Hello everyone, Alejandro Reyes here with the American Marketing Association, Sacramento Valley. Video interview with a good friend of mine and the person that's actually going to be speaking at the next AMA Luncheon. A good friend of mine, Nainsztein Rodríguez. Is that
good job on the rolling R.
She says you got to roll that R. You got to roll that R. Me being half Mexican, I don't know Spanish, but my grandma used to get me in trouble for that. But anyway, so I'm really excited about that. And before we jump into what is this trillion-dollar culture that we can tap into as marketers, I want to talk a little bit about what you do and how you got into it.
Oh my gosh. Well, basically, I'm a perpetual entrepreneur. Started my own business when I was 21, but I started working when I was about 15, teaching English in Argentina to Fortune 500 CEOs. Not many people know that part of my history, but that is how I started. I had the knowledge, and basically I put it to work for me, and that has been what has led my business my entire life. I have a passion, and business finds me, and my business finds my passion. So it's retro feeds itself.
No, I love it, and you know, I know you're not one, and you have tremendous work ethic. Just seeing you out there, you know, making things happen, business coming to you, doing well. I know you're not one to toot your horn, but I'll toot your horn for you. You just won an award recently. That it was. Tell me about that. The Entrepreneur of the Year, the business. Tell me a little bit about it. That's pretty crazy.
Well, I went from Businesswoman of the Year in Sacramento to Businesswoman of the Year in California with the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce. I don't know if people can see Alejandro. He's like, oh my gosh, that's so huge. It is a great recognition. We work really hard. We establish strategic partnerships and coalitions with larger organizations that give us access to many businesses that we would otherwise be unable to tap into. And that part of course, you know, social media and part of having a great website where people can actually find you is a very important piece of what we're doing. And our strategy for this year was to grow. We just launched the new website. It's incredible.
Well, I just was going to say this. Like when we first met a couple years, I think, you know, we had found each other cards or something, and you had still just figuring out the web stuff, and like you're, you know, Businesswoman of the Year in Sacramento, and while your website wasn't even done yet. That's just crazy. And it just what's that?
Does it go against everything you tell people? I mean,
you know
yeah.
what? You said it. You said it right. You said it right away. You said it, you know, your passion, and I think people will find that. And you know, I think in any good marketing campaign, there's some passion behind it, and people get excited about something, and it starts to spread. And you know, I want to jump right into this trillion-dollar culture. The only thing that I know about the Hispanic market as it pertains to marketing is two things. One, I know that by 2050, over half of California is supposed to be Hispanic, which is crazy. And then I know this from a friend of mine in LA that does some video marketing for Latinos in LA area, and she said, you know, mobile marketing is huge for Hispanics. And I just read a report today and made me think about this, as I knew I was in an interview what you was 20% or 20 to 25% of online searches next year are going to be from mobile. And so if mobile, Latino, 2050, this is where everything's headed. I want to know about this trillion-dollar culture that no one's talking about.
All right, well then, to wrap up the statistics a little bit more, and we'll be talking about it next week too, and I'll be providing a lot of numbers, but just to give you an idea, 54% of Hispanics are on social media, that are on social media, use Facebook. That's 54%. And then Hispanics on mobile phones, they are buying mobile devices faster than non-Hispanic population.
Crazy.
Many of them don't have computers at home, and this is the way they connect. This is the way they communicate. And 64% of Hispanics on mobile use text messaging. Would you not be reaching out to this population? Now, the trillion-dollar culture comes from the idea of a trillion-dollar economy. It's a trillion-dollar market. But when you look at it, it's what the Hispanic is giving into the American economy. So Hispanic populations investing $1 trillion in purchasing power within the United States. Now, it's not enough to call it an economy or a market. You have to know how to market to them. Absolutely. And that's why I came up with a concept of it being a culture.
I like that.
dollars rather than just a market, because you have to have some of the key ideas and of adapting the message to that market. You're not going to market the same to different demographics within the English-speaking market. Why would you market the same to different demographics completely?
Right.
Are just different cultures.
You can get in trouble, so if I'm a marketer, it's all about, trends, right? Where is stuff headed? And the trend isn't headed. It's there now. Why haven't people tapped in? They just don't know how, or they just don't know about it, or?
You're going to love this one. Just this Tuesday, November 8th, Tony Rogers, who is Walmart's Senior VP Brand Marketing and Advertising guy, presented at the Association of National Advertisers Multicultural Marketing and Diversity Conference in Miami. And you say I'm going to get in trouble. Well, he might get in trouble first, because he described his own journey. He's been in this for many years, and he described his journey over the last decade, saying that there are 3 different levels of getting multicultural marketing. And the first level of getting it is basically not doing anything. Just you're not even getting it. Now, the second one is recognizing its importance, but keeping the efforts pretty, I think he used the word siloed. It's spending money during Black History Month, Hispanic Heritage Month,
right,
or Cinco de Mayo, and considering that you checked off that multicultural box. And this is Walmart, okay? It's not a small company, a small business trying to reach out to the businesses that are nearby. This is a huge corporation. Now, the third one, and this is where corporations are finally getting it, is where they say that they are, which is making multicultural a part of everything they do. And I'm going to share next week some more examples of other corporations that are just now jumping on that bandwagon. A huge one, which is one of the case studies that we will look at, that just did it this past July.
Yeah.
And you're wondering, well, where have they been all this time? This has been going on for a while. This movement has been going for a while. But what I'm here to share with you is that it is not too late. You are at the start, and this is the perfect time to jump on board. We have elections coming up next year. There's going to be material that needs to be translated by law. You have to provide material in other languages, at least in Spanish and Chinese in California.
Right.
So this is perfect timing, and I'm just thrilled. I'm really excited that I got an invitation to be a speaker at the luncheon. Thank you.
Well, people, I could see the passion. I'm really excited about this, and I just when I was saying about getting in trouble, I was saying we don't want. I've seen stuff with moms. Motrin moms. It was a big thing on. If you do something bad in a specific culture or market, it can blow up in your face on social media sites, and you can get it. So you got one for me?
Oh, that's the trouble that you're talking about. I'm like, I thought I was getting in trouble.
No. What I'm saying is people can get in trouble with the way they don't know how to market. So what next? What this lunch is all about is equipping us on how to go out there and do it the right way. It's not a matter in the future of if you'll do it, or it's a matter of how well you'll do it. I really believe that.
Well, not only that, I mean, the people that are coming to the luncheon are also serving their clients. It's not only about not looking bad themselves, but not allowing their clients to look bad. One of the main things is the problem of return on investment, where you just put so much money into developing a campaign, developing a new service, a new product, a new pitch, and then you use something like Google Translate to put it out to the public, or you use a company that doesn't really adapt and is just translating literally what they're saying without asking questions. I get in trouble for asking questions. I know, somebody sends me a work order and I'll say, why do you want to do this? And I'll even shoot myself in the foot and say, not the right thing to do. Might not be the right piece to translate, might need to have a rewrite, and we do that too. We offer consulting, we offer our brains to think of how this can be a good product to put out to the Hispanic market. Right. So, and I'm going to share examples of people getting in trouble. People like corporations and people like even the city of Sacramento.
Well, I can't wait. I want now I want to sign up again. Well, hey, listen, I really appreciate it. I want to thank you for coming out, hanging out with us, and sharing your expertise, sharing some stories of what people have done wrong and right, and how we can go out there and start taking action. And like you said, it's not too late. You folks that are watching this need to be there on November 16th. At 11:30, get some great food in your system, and hear my sister from another mister. We have a lot of fun off camera, so make sure to get signed up. Monica, where can people reach you before that if they want to take a look at what you're up to and your company does?
Our brand new website, very soft launch it was, but we will be doing some more outreach in the coming weeks. Is Spanish1translations.com. I know, no longer domain was available. We got that one. It's Spanish, O-N-E, translations with an S.com. I very much look forward to being there next week. I very much look forward to providing some ideas on how to increase the bottom line, on how to grow the businesses that all of these marketers and public relations folks and website designers are looking to do for their clients. So it's going to be a pleasure to reconnect next Wednesday at the American Marketing Association Luncheon.
All right. Thanks so much, folks. Get signed up with the link below, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much again, Monica.
Take care. Bye-bye.